Some sturdy storage from a brand that we love. Now, if you snuck into my home and were rummaging through my cupboards and closets, you would find Periea everywhere. In fact, mine are mainly full of Christmas decor. Yes, exactly like that. But maybe you've got spaces where you want to use Periea, but you want something a little bit more sturdy. These are the set of 3 large collapsible tarp storage boxes. So you've got the confidence of a tarp fabric. Look at that. Water is going to bead off it. Whether it's something that you are keeping in an area that might be a bit damp, like a basement, or you know it's something you want to be bringing inside and outside, this is a great way to store. And with that price of $44.98, works out that just each one of these is under $15 a piece. So really great value. Each one of these is 21 inches by 16 inches by 14 inches. And then we have colours that I feel like will really go with, you know, the places in your home, whether it is the basement, the garage, and depending on, you know, somewhere near the garden. So this one is the navy. Then we also have it in the green. This is the black. And we're going to show you one more colour on QVC, or 2 more colours on QVC.com. This is charcoal. And then we also have red. So those are your colours. V87381 is your item number. I'm delighted to welcome in Diana Seedstead, who is a home solution expert and is bringing us Periea. Welcome, Diana. It's good to see you.
Hi, Sam. It's great to see you too. So these are great. They're going to come to you totally collapsed like this. And I love the tarp fabric because it's really going to withstand any kind of water splashing on it. And so you could use these for camping or, like you said, damp places. So to open up, you're just going to zip open the top. You're going to see the steel frame is already connected inside. You're just going to lift up, like to give it a little shake. There's 3 pieces of steel frame. And all you do to set it up is just push that steel frame to the edge of the box to make it nice and rigid. It's got that nice hard bottom. They can each support up to 44 pounds. You've got fabric handles. You've got the double zipper, big opening on top, so easy load. And then you have that second opening on the front, which is that clear window. So nothing's going to hide in these boxes. You can just reach in. Like if you had these up on a pop-it shelf, or if you have them stacked, I don't have to move this box to get into this box. I can just open that front window and reach in and grab anything.
Yeah, I find that really useful with these at home, as you say, because sometimes, you know, if you do have things in storage, you know exactly what you want and you want that one thing. It's just a case of being able to open that front flap. And also the fact that you can see inside and know, oh, that's the right box. Because again, I think we've all had that experience, whether it's through moving or having a storage unit where you think you know something's in a certain box and then you, oh, wait, that wasn't the right box. It's never a problem with Periea.
I think we've all used something like this before, and you never know what's inside these. They're hard to deal with. They're hard to carry around. They don't collapse when you're not using them, and things go in there and you're like, you know, where are the Christmas lights? Where are my Halloween decorations? Where are the coats or shoes I put away? You have no idea. But with Periea, you always have that window so you can see everything. I can go and find my beach towels. I can go and find the Christmas garlands and things like that. They work beautifully on shelving so that you don't have to pull them down to access things. They also stack, you know, on top of each other as well.
Well, and also just looking at that before and after, it's such a difference when everything is in its place and there's a place for everything. So instead of just having tools or decor, and you know, I think we all are someone or know someone whose basement or garage is kind of chaotic, and there's no judgment. It's just, you know, we tend to just put things away, and this is allowing you to have that right way to store things, to be able to kind of do that spring cleaning, especially as it's the, you know, the first day, official day of summer, and we might be going into the garage and getting out the grill or moving things around and thinking, oh, you know, I'd love it if this space was a bit tidier. It makes it so quick and easy. And then if you're not using all 3 of these, they just collapse down to this size. I mean, it's that easy so that they don't take up any space at all. Unlike the other type of storage that Diana was showing us, you know, if you've got the big kind of, I can't think of the word for those. My brain is
like
gone.
Plastic bin.
Yes, the plastic bins.
The big old plastic bin.
Yeah, you know, you cannot collapse those down. This you can always collapse down if you're not using it. But I imagine, I think very quickly with a set of 3, especially with this tarp fabric, and especially because you can put what's in there, you will find that you fill these extremely quickly. 4 easy payments of $11.25 will get 3 home. So it works out at $14.99 for each one of these. And let's talk about the tarp fabric for a minute, Diana.
Yeah, yeah, it's a woven polyethylene fabric. So it really, truly, if you're familiar with tarp fabric, it's really what that is. It's a really tight woven. So it's rated splash resistant. So you saw in that video, if it gets wet, the water just beads right off of it. So great, like if you're camping or RVing, maybe this is, going to be outside, or maybe if you have a pool, you put the pool towels in it, and then if it gets wet, it doesn't matter. And, it really allows you to maximize your space. Like, in the garage and things, or if we're putting away the cushions or the patio furniture, you stack those up somewhere, then, they make like a mess, but then you can't put anything on top of them. This gives things that are, awkward shapes and things like, balls and bike helmets and all the kinds of things that are on our shelves. But, I wouldn't be able to stack anything on top of this kind of stuff in here. So it really, maximizes your space, gets you organized. It's going to keep you organized, which is really great.
It really is, and it's going to keep you organized at a great price. These are on sale at $44.98, works out at less than $15 a piece, and you're getting 3 of those large, which is 21 inches by 16 by 14. Quick reminder of the colors. Thank you, Diana.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Quick reminder of the colours so that you can place your order. This one is the navy, maybe if you are thinking that beach house. Then we also have them in green, and then we also have them in the black. We're going to show you a few more colours on QVC.com. We have red. Great for those Christmas decorations, just saying. And then we also have them in charcoal if you're looking for that grey. So lots of great colours to choose from, lots of great storage. Yeah, like I say, my home is filled with Periea.